Well, hello and welcome to another episode of What Nobody Told Me After 65. Well, it's your lady on the go, lady in the know, Miss Simpo. You have reached the information nation, where knowledge is shared and wisdom exchanged for the betterment of a people. So, got my t-shirt on. I want to talk to you tonight. Let's have some fun. I want to talk to you tonight about casinos, or do you have money to burn? I could start this broadcast off by saying the obvious truths, but that would be boring. Too many people gambling. Seniors represent about 10% of the people who are calling in the Gambling Anonymous. Yeah, over 65. About 10% of the calls that they get come from people over 65. 52% of those people are females. 48% are males. We're running about neck and neck. So all of that stuff is boring. Instead, I'm going to give you some information about gambling and the probability on the odds in you winning or losing. Because the house always wins, right? So, if you have a spare $100 and you're off to the casino to make your fortune or to lose your shirt, one of them things is going to happen. First, there are a few fundamental rules that you should agree to and abide by before you get out there. Number one, play only games that have low minimum bets and high returns. Yeah, like video poker or blackjack, slots, and baccarat. Now, if you don't know what these games are, then you are ahead of the game. And take my advice and leave now. Yeah, go home. Don't go to the casino because you don't know what you're doing. You just got money to burn. Number two, use the promotional incentives that they give you. If they give you money to gamble, then play with their money. Free cash to gamble with. Place minimum bets so you don't burn through your money because it goes fast. Number three, set a win limit. I didn't say a losing limit. Set a win limit. And that way, when you want to know, you can stop. You'll stop before you give your winnings back, right? And this is a freebie from me, personally. Freebie. Leave your credit and your debit cards at home. Yeah, you'll thank me for it later. Now, you're going to take your $100. You're going to break it into tens or fives. And then you're going to set your sights on the nearest slot machine. You're looking for the high return to player incentive. That's called a RTP. Return to player. This is a numbers game. It really is. So, that way you'll at least have a chance to win a majority of your money back. Try to play games with the RTP percentage over 95%. So, for every dollar you spend, you have a chance to get back 95 cents in winnings. The highest RTP casino games are video poker, which has about a 97 to 99.5% RTP. Blackjack. You must have some basic strategy, some knowledge of blackjack. Don't just go jumping on the table. If you don't know nothing about it, stay away from it. And you have to have an understanding in how to bet. Now, I don't know nothing about blackjack, so I'm not here to tell you that that's the game that you should play. But the RTP on blackjack is 98 to 99%. That's high. That's That's almost 100%. That's almost getting your money back. Baccarat. And I might have to put up a thing telling you what Baccarat is. I think that's that Chinese game that they play. Baccarat. As long as you make a banker's bet, the RTP is 98%. So, how do you find the RTP? If you are playing a slot machine or video poker, on there's an information button. Push it. It gives you information about the game, the odds of winning, how to win. They pay from left to right. It gives you all that information. Nobody wants to take time to read it. You know me, I read it all. I don't gamble that much, but I have a friend that likes to gamble, and she doesn't drive. So I drive her. In exchange, I get good meals. I've had lobster dinners, and she gets freebies and all kinds of stuff. Stayed in the hotel. But if you push that button, it's going to give you that information, the RTP. If it doesn't, you're sitting right there, pull your phone up, look at the name of the game, and pull their website up. It has to be posted somewhere. Casinos are heavily regulated by the federal and state government, and trust me, they don't want to play with Uncle Sam. So once you figure out what the RTP is, if it's at least 95%, then play it. Odds are you'll get some of your money back. All right? So, now that we've talked a little bit about what this whole thing at the casino is, I want to give you a disclaimer. There are no strategies that consistently beat the odds in the long run. None. It is a game of chance. And by no stretch of the imagination, or am I giving you information to go gamble. I am not. I'm just giving you some facts that I dug up that made sense to me, and I want to share it with you. Now, what you do with it is your business. So, slots, they all vary. Those are the little penny machines, the quarters, the nickels, slots. But the ones with the highest RTP will yield you between 95 and 97%. And guess which ones they are? The progressive slots. With the big thing at the top to say you could win $10 million. You could win the progressive slots. Roulette is a wheel game with an RTP of 97% or higher. Pretty good odds. Craps, you know, the dice. It is a dice game with an RTP of 99% or higher. How you get higher than 99? 100. Some of the best bets in craps include the pass line bet and the don't pass line bet. I don't know nothing about it. I'm just telling you what I located on WikiHow. And I will be putting their credentials in the comments section. Now, there are always little signs to watch for. With video poker, these are some of the little things that tell you whether they get ready to hit or not. So they say. With video poker, you save your cards when they form a powerful poker hand, like a 4 of a kind or a royal flush. And you get rid of cards that don't add to that hand. They don't add up. If it's not going to make you a 4 of a kind or give you the royal flush, get rid of them. The odds will be in your favor. If you're playing blackjack, always hit and keep playing if you have an 8 or lower, right? But you stay. Call it quits if you have 17 or more. That's solid advice. In Baccarat, you bet on the banker's hand instead of the player's hand, since the bank has a slight edge for winning. I just told you, the bank always wins. House always wins. When playing slots, bump your bet up to the next increment. If you're playing a quarter, play 50 cents. If you're playing 50 cents, play $1. After winning, the odds are in your favor for a higher payout. But if you lose, lower your bet. That makes sense, right? Do not fall into the trap of playing slots to get comps. You know, the free rooms, the little barbecue grills, or perfume, sunglasses. They are designed to entice you to continue playing. This is a marketing strategy used by most casinos. They know exactly what you like, and they're going to give it to you. But it's going to cost you. Make lower bets so as not to burn through your money. You only came with $100. Break it off. $1 here, 50 cents there. Adjust your bets depending on your winnings. If you won $20, now you can bet 2 more. If you won $50, maybe you can bet 5. If you lose more than 5 times, move. Get up. Don't keep sitting there. Ain't nothing happening. It's time to try your hand at another machine or another table. Odds are in your favor if you go to a fresh spot. Taking a break also, after you've had a cold streak, you just ain't winning nothing. Taking a break gives you a chance to reset your brain. Cause see, your adrenaline, you're way up here. You think you're gonna win. It's time to relax and let that adrenaline come on down. Come on down. And finally, gambling can be addictive, especially if you're chasing a big payout. You know better than anybody else. You know what your behavior is. Watch your behavior. If you're noticing that you are losing interest in other activities, stop and check yourself. Have fun. After all, it's just a game. Sometimes you win, and sometimes you lose. Listen, the t-shirts are in now. I'm going to send the link in the comments, probably not until the end of the week. I'm going to give you an opportunity to make your comments and talk about it and what have you. I did show it. I showed you in a little video. It's really comfortable. I've had it on all day. And give you a chance to talk about what you like about it, what you don't like about it. And I'm going to take it with a grain of salt because after all, this is my channel. Thank you. Information Nation is my brainchild. You don't know what you don't know is my tagline. So this is what I came up with. I think it speaks to everything about Information Nation. There's a tree of knowledge, and behind it is a wealth of a horizon of information coming up behind the tree of knowledge. So I thought it just spoke volumes when I saw this tree. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. Mother's Day was amazing. I forgot to put the Sand Dunes Resort information, but I did post it earlier today. One of the viewers reminded me that I hadn't put it up there, but I did do it. And I want to take time out to mention to you that I have a new piece from Freedom Clasp. And I just wanted to show you once again how quickly and how easily it is to take it off, and equally as easy to put it back on, just like that. Same thing with my other piece. I mean, wearing jewelry should be fun. And I talked to a friend of mine who lives in Mexico, and she was saying that this was the best thing since sliced bread, and I have to agree, because it is so easy to do this by yourself. I mean, I've had to have people come in off the street to get me get me ready for church, or if I was going somewhere. I mean, I've literally gone out my front door and said, "Excuse me, could you help me with this?" Because there's no shame in my game. What can I say? I also have a bracelet here. Same premise, a little twist. You have to put your thumbnail in there in order to open it up. Am I showing you? Yeah. In order to open it up, it's has the same premise though. Take it off and you put it back on. Little tricky if you're not a lefty, you know, but it works. And it's back on. I'm gonna get some pieces to hang off of it and probably get some more charms. But I really like it. And if you go to freedomclasp.com, use my code INFONATION, you will get a 15% discount. Not bad. And I'm looking for testimonials. Come on. When you go over there and you purchase, drop me a line. Let me know that you did and how you like it. What you do is you get the accessory, you take it to your jewelry store, and they put it on your own necklaces that you have at home. Your diamonds, your diamond crosses, your hearts, the things that you have at home already. Or you can go to freedomclasp.com and buy chains and jewelry there. I did buy a box link chain. I like them. But I haven't gotten my charm for it yet. But I plan on, and when I do, I'll wear it so you can see it. All right. Well, thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for your support. Thank you, those of you who have become members of the Gems of Information Nation. We're having a good time. They get the information before I post it. They get it first. And then I post it out here to the public, and then we talk about it, right? So, remember, you don't know what you don't know. Thanks for listening.